Of course, you've heard the name Kalpana Chawla, the Indian-American astronaut, but very few people know that her birth chart had Kaalsarp Yog, Pitra Dosh, Chandra Grahan Dosh, and Shraapit Dosh, severe astrological afflictions that deeply influenced the course of her life. Welcome back to Mehta Kya Kehta. You are watching the 50th episode of Kaalsarp Yog and Other Curses. My name is Mehta, and today we are talking about a woman who touched the sky, but whose destiny forced her to fight struggles throughout her life. First of all, what is Kaalsarp Yog? In a birth chart, if the other 7 planets are trapped between Rahu, the north node, and Ketu, the south node. That is, if Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn all fall on any one side of the Rahu-Ketu axis, Kaalsarp Yog is formed in the horoscope. Kaalsarp Yog is an extremely malefic combination, which is why it is also called Kaalsarp Dosh, and there are mainly 12 types of Kaalsarp doshas. This is Kalpana Chawla's birth chart, her horoscope, her Janam Kundli. Rahu is in the 3rd house, Ketu is in the 9th house, and all the other planets are on one side of the axis. This is the 3rd type of Kaalsarp Yog, Vasuki Kaal Sarp Yog. With the formation of Vasuki Kaal Sarp Yog in the horoscope, malefic Ketu afflicts the 9th house, and so Pitra Dosh is also formed. The conjunction of Rahu and Moon is Chandra Grahan Dosh. Saturn conjunct with Ketu is the 2nd type of Shraapit Dosh, and when no planets are occupying houses on either side of the Moon, Chandra Yog is formed. Vasuki Kaal Sarp Yog, Pitra Dosh, Chandra Grahan Dosh, Shani Ketu Shraapit Dosh, Chandra Yog. This chart is Shraapit. It's literally cursed. And there's nothing else in the world you can see that about, because Kalpana Chawla had these curses. They are in her chart. She was cursed from the moment of birth. Vasuki Kaal Sarp Yog, among other things, typically gives problems related to the father and the siblings. And the things that have been told by people with Vasuki Kaal Sarp Yog about their fathers will astound you. Kaal Sarp Yog in general fucks a lot of things up. And with the formation of Pitra Dosh in the 9th house, the luck factor is severely affected. And Saturn conjuncting with Ketu there makes things even worse. Kalpana Chawla was not only cursed, she was shit out of luck. And of course, the fucking Chandra Grahan Dosh and Chandra Yog. Not needed at all. So many doshas, they don't even fit in the title. Any one of these is enough to wreak havoc in a person's life. She had 5 of them. Kalpana Chawla was born in Karnal, Haryana. From childhood, she dreamed of building a career in aviation and space science, but her family opposed the idea. Her father and brothers wanted her to choose a safe and conventional life. Even getting permission to study aeronautical engineering became a struggle. Eventually, she left India alone and went to the United States. A new country, no support system, starting from zero. Years of study, training, discipline, and relentless hard work finally led her to selection at NASA. Around this time, she met John Pierre Harrison. They got married. He was supportive of her dreams. For the first time, her life seemed stable. A home, a partner, and a successful career. After years of struggle, she finally appeared happy. And that is what makes her ending even more tragic. Because just when life starts becoming peaceful, destiny takes everything away. Then came 2003. The space shuttle Columbia was re-entering Earth's atmosphere. The outer surface began burning. Temperatures rose to thousands of degrees. Metal started melting. Systems began failing. The structure broke apart. And within moments, the shuttle disintegrated mid-air. 60 kilometers above the Earth. A massive fireball in the sky. No escape, no final words, no chance to survive. Everything ended in seconds. This was not a calm death. It was sudden, violent, and terrifying. People who have Kaalsarp Yog and other curses are more prone to accidents and mishaps than people who don't have Kaalsarp Dosh or other curses, and people with certain types of Kaalsarp Yog tend to have accidents more than people with other types of Kaalsarp Yog. And we have seen in so many videos that people who have Kaalsarp Yog and other doshas more than just Kaalsarp Yog tend to die in horrific ways. Even if you just see what these people have in their charts, you will realize there's a pattern. People have accidents and people die in accidents. It does not mean that they have Kaalsarp Yog or any other dosh. But anyone who has Kaalsarp Yog or any of these doshas in their birth chart is sure to have something really bad happen to them. And now, a question for you. Which Indian film actress also had Vasuki Kaal Sarp Yog, Pitra Dosh, Shraapit Dosh and died suddenly under mysterious circumstances? And which Instagram travel influencer who had Kaalsarp Yog and Chandra Grahan Dosh slipped by filming a reel from a mountain edge and fell straight into a deep gorge? Comment both names below. Often, people with Kaalsarp Yog receive recognition very late in life or only after death. And the same happened with Kalpana Chawla. While she was alive, most Indians barely knew her. After she died, suddenly everyone claimed her with pride. Speeches, tributes, memorials. In Mahavir Kandivali, West Mumbai, there is a junction called Kalpana Chawla Chowk, but it is of no use to her. I won't go into what her next life might be like on YouTube, but even if she's reborn in Mahavir and she passes by Kalpana Chawla Chowk, she will know that the damn junction is named after her. Recognition that comes after death has no meaning. Some astrologers say Kaalsarp Yog is a myth, others say it is harmless, but after years of study, looking at thousands of charts and real life cases of people born with Kaalsarp Yog and other curses, I can say that my experience says that Kaalsarp Yog is not only real, but is also often extremely malefic. I have Kaalsarp Yog, and Kaalsarp Yog is my main area of research, and I know how it can make people suffer, which is why I make these videos in Hindi and English, so that if you have Kaalsarp Yog or any other dosha in your chart, you can do something about it. You can become aware of what the problem is, and you can figure out what you need to do and what you should not do. There are ways to pacify these curses, but if you want to know what is in your chart, drop your time of birth, date of birth and place of birth, and I will tell you what is in your Janma Kundali. If you found this video useful, press the like button. Your one like helps this information reach someone who might truly need it. You have just watched the 50th episode of Kaalsarp Yog and other curses. I am Mehta and I'll see you tomorrow.